I was, this is not going to be an adequate answer, and I'm sorry, but I was just saying, talking with Suzanne prior to this meeting, that I get so many calls. I mean, it's overwhelming, the number of calls I get from people who, mothers, grandmothers, aunts, whose children have been taken away from them, and they need, like you said, immediate help. I was saying we need a movement that is going to make change over, the next 10 years. But there are people who need help today, whose kids have been taken, and the judges have taken their. I mean, some lawyers. I'm not saying all lawyers. I'm a lawyer myself, or trained as a lawyer. Have taken their money and told them to just basically give up. And I get these calls, and that's part of what we need to do, and maybe others can answer more directly to you afterward. I know at Penn we have a clinic that can possibly be helpful, although again, they're overwhelmed with so many cases. And I see the hand maybe, but that's something that we need to work on immediately, is a clearinghouse of help for people whose kids have been taken from them, and they need to act now. They need to act now. I mean, those children should be back home at that hearing, or not even taken in the first place. And some like that, it worked. That happens in some families. But you have to have a lot of money and clout for that to happen, and that has to change.
I just want to say as an attorney, and I'm committed to this cause. So anybody here, I don't know, I want to offer my services. Okay, so and I want to know that one of the things I'm in the process of doing is setting up a legal nonprofit, because I do a lot of pro bono.
Yeah.
And I'm about to go underwater, and I said, well, let me try and do this in another way.
Yeah.
So that I can get the resources to keep my practice afloat, because I'm a solo. I'm not one of the big firms, but I've got the heart of a big firm. And so consequently, I just want everybody to know that I can't do it all, but I want to be here to do whatever I can do.
Great, thank you. What I wanted to say was that we are starting up regular meetings, as Selma talked about, collective self-help as the way to fight the cases and to change the policy. So the DHS Give Us Back Our Children group is going to be starting on April 30th. Can that flyer be passed around? Where we're starting with a Know Your Rights. We would very much like lawyers and others with that kind of, here it is up here. Here, pass this around, please. To come and be part of that. Our sister group in Los Angeles did a brochure. They started off with a 1 or 2 page Know Their Rights. It's now up to 22 pages of where they sat down together, their collective wisdom of what happens when DHS walks in your door or makes a call or there's an allegation, to when your child is taken and how to get it back. So it's step by step. So we need everybody to come out to that. We're going to use this as a basis and come up with one for Philadelphia. And at the same time, be there to support each other with cases, give ideas, and accompany each other to court. One of the principles, though, that we have with the DHS Give Us Back Our Children group is that the mother is central to her own case.